Hello penny pinchers, my name is Dehan and welcome back to your number one place for all your investing needs. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the 4 penny stocks to watch in March, especially if you like biotech penny stocks. So are they a buy? Let's dive on in and check them all out, guys. So the first biotech penny stock on our list is going to be Assertio Holdings Inc. So we've talked about this one quite a few times, guys. So after announcing a 34.3 million registered direct offering only a few weeks ago, ASRT stock has been seeing some large gains. Now, often a biotech company will use financing methods like this in the interim between research and potential drug commercialization. Because of the heavy focus in biotech penny stocks right now, many companies have seen share prices shoot up in the past 6 months. The recent bullish sentiment with Assertio seems to be due to a few factors, and some of these are going to be: the company is scheduled to report its fourth quarter and full year 2020 earnings on March 11th after the market close. Ahead of this, we will take a closer look at ASRT. Assertio is a pharmaceutical company working to commercialize a large range of compounds. The company currently has 8 FDA-approved products available for various conditions. So they've already got 8 products out there, which is huge for us because that means that they've had success in the past. And that's definitely something you want to see, especially with, penny stocks like this, because that means they've had success in the past that could potentially bring them success in the future as well. So this one, ticker symbol ASRT, it's up about 7.8% on the day. It's currently trading at about $1.07, so not doing too bad. After hours, it's up about 1%. Now, short-term bearish, mid-term and long-term very bullish. As we can see, this one took a huge dive right here on 11/5, 2020. It went from about a high up here about 67 cents all the way down here to low to about 35 cents. So lost about 50% of its actually, value right there. But we saw it consolidated here for a little bit, and then beginning of the year, it started to pick up volume. 4 million, 25 million, 26 million. Then we had days up here of over 86 million shares. So we're trading between, 10, 20, 30 million shares every single day. The stock went from 36 cents all the way up here to highs of $1.45. So some massive gains there, 300, 400% plus. Then obviously the stock was overbought once it broke to the previous resistance areas and a previous 52-week high, pulled back down all the way back down to the previous support slash resistance that we had around this $1 area. That's where we pulled back down. Now we're hoping to pick up some more volume and then trend back on up. That's something we're going to be looking forward to in the next few weeks and going through the rest of March. Obviously, if we can get some more news coming out with this stuff and just some more hype around the stock, it can definitely continue to run on up. Now what we're going to be looking forward to is for it to break through the 130 area. If it can break through the 130, 140 area, it can continue to go. I'm going to give this one a personal price target of $2 per share for the rest of 2021 and going into, the rest of March. So my price target is going to be $2, which is at about a 100% upside on this penny stock. Now, as always, guys, I appreciate you guys' support so much, so if you guys could go ahead and take a second and smash that like button for me. Let's aim for 100 plus likes in the first 24 hours of this video being up. We're almost at 21,000 subscribers, so go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time we make a new video. And as always, if you guys want to sign up for Webull, get your 2 free stocks link in the description. If you guys want to sign up for our Patreon to get Discord links of live penny stock trades that we do and live penny stock trades that we catch, go ahead and join the Patreon for that. Leave a comment below, what penny stocks are you trading right now as we enter March. The second hot biotech penny stock is going to be Novan Inc. Now, this one we've talked about as well. Now, during that time, there have been multiple days of double-digit gains for Novan stock. Now, since December, shares of the biotech company have shot up by about 250% plus. So this one is our hottest one. It's a hot one on our list. Very hot, guys. So most recently, the company reported its full year 2020 financial results. In the results, Novan discussed the completed enrollment in its B-Simple-4 pivotal Phase 3 study. The company utilizes its platform, Nutrisil, to produce novel compounds. Now, the CEO of Novan stated that as we continue to grow and build momentum, advancing our priority development pipeline and the Nutrisil platform technology, we are focusing on preparing for success and equipping the company with the necessary resources and capital. Now, its lead compound, SB206, is being studied for efficacy in treating molluscum contagious. While this ailment is quite common, there are not many viable options for those suffering from it. Because of this, the company sees a large market opportunity in this treatment. Now, on March 2nd, the company announced the election of Steven Skolsky to its board of directors. Now, Steve holds a great deal of experience in bringing pharmaceuticals to market in both the private and public sector. For this reason, he could be an invaluable asset to the company as it works towards commercialization. So this is big news, guys, and that's why the stock was up so much today. So ticker symbol NOVN, currently trading at around $1.77. It was up about 9.26% or about 15 cents, and then after hours another 3 cents. So this one has been running up, like we said, over 200% in the past few months. Down here it was trading at 46 cents, went here to a high of about $2.59. So, huge gains of about 400+% gain. Obviously, the stock was a little bit overbought right there, pulled back down to the previous resistance area that we had around $1.50. So previous resistance areas become new support levels. So this $1.50, $1.25 area, that's where we wanted to consolidate, and that's exactly what it looks like we're doing. So we bounced off of it, and now we're trading at around 180. So it's a little bit higher. Now we're going to be looking for more volume to pick up hopefully in the next few days. We're currently trading at around 5 to 10 million shares per day, which is pretty decent. Now, if we can pick up some more volume on this news, it could definitely continue to run on up, but we might see a little bit more of a pullback before we make the next run up. So with this one, I'm going to give it a price target of $3 per share for the rest of March and going throughout 2021, obviously. So we have about an 80-90% opportunity on this stock in the next few months to see what happens. Obviously, it's already ran up so much in the past few months, but there's huge potential for it to continue to grow, especially with this news that just came out, as they have more backup now, and as they have more experienced people in their board. That way they can help make things successful once again. The third biotech penny stock on this list is going to be OPKO Health. Now this one, in the past year, revenue for the company has more than doubled due to its Rona testing products. In its fourth quarter report posted a few weeks ago, the company posted substantial numbers. This comes as shares of the biotech penny stock shot up over 169% in 2020 alone. In the report, OPK posted $494 million in revenue, which is huge. That's almost $500 million in revenue right there. This represents a 121% jump year over year for the company. Additionally, OPKO brought in a net income of $32.2 million, or about 5 cents per share. While its overall results were exciting, we have to take a closer look at its Rona testing unit. The company produces these diagnostic tests through its BioReference Laboratories business. Revenue with this area alone shot up more than 157% year over year to about $457 million, while its pharmaceutical business dropped by around 4% year over year in revenue. This is understandable considering the pandemic. Obviously, certain things were shut down. Now, outside of the coronavirus related pipeline, the company also has several novel compounds in its pipeline, including its somatrogon treatment. This is a drug used in the treating pediatric growth hormone deficiency. So with this one, ticker symbol OPK, it was down about 1.7%, almost 2% on the day. Short-term bearish, mid-term and long-term bullish. After hours, it pretty much made up almost for the losses that it made throughout the day. But we see this one here when the Rona started, $1.15, went here to highs of about $5, $6 per share, pulled back down all the way to about $3, so lost about 50% of its gains, and then it continued to trend on that level pretty much. So it continued to make higher highs, lower lows here for the rest of 2020 and going into 2021. And now finally here in February, beginning of February, it bounced back and hit that previous resistance level that we had around $6 level. It did not break through, so it pulled back down again all the way down to about $4.40. It could not break through. So once again, we're going to be looking for more volume to pick up, and once again to try for the third time to break through this resistance area. If it can break through $6, we can go all the way to about $8 or so. So we're going to give this one a price target of $8 per share for the rest of 2021 as we go further on to the year. This one has some very decent potential. Now, as the Rona is starting to, lessen and lessen as we have less cases and more vaccinations, we might not need, all these testing kits to be as much as we did in the previous year. But I could be wrong with that situation, and it could continue to boom. So we never know. This one could definitely be one to take a look at for the long term. And last but not least, coming in at the number 4 spot, Zyne Pharmaceuticals Inc. But before we get into it, guys, if you're still watching this video, go ahead and smash that like button for me, guys. So this company produces a large range of compounds for an equally broad range of common disorders. In the past few years, it has been working on the production of cannabinoid-based transdermal therapies. These are used in the treatment of certain neuropsychiatric disorders. A few weeks ago, the announcement of JAZZ offering to buy GW Pharmaceuticals, GWPH, for $7.2 billion sparked bullish rallies around the biotech space. As we see, the correlation between companies in the biotech industry is extremely high. After this announcement, shares of Zyne went shooting up higher and higher. For some context, GW Pharmaceuticals produces a compound known as the Epidiolex. This is a cannabinoid-based treatment for certain disorders. Zynerbot, on the other hand, has worked to produce a substance known as the Zygel, which acts similarly to Epidexol. Currently, Zygel is in a pivotal trial for the treatment of the Fragile X syndrome, which could have results at the end of this year. If it does get approval, could Zynerbot become a leader in the cannabinoid-based pharmaceutical industry? I definitely think it could. So let's take a look at their chart and see how it looks. So ticker symbol ZYNE. It was up about 0.43% today, or about 2 cents. If we take a look here, it's trading at $4.68 right now. Now, short-term bearish, mid-term, long-term, very bullish. As we can see, it traded pretty much at $3, $3.50, $4 pretty much for 2020. Went up a little bit, pulled back down, and then right here, beginning of February, we started to pick up some huge volume. We saw huge volume here, 86 million shares traded, went from $3.48 all the way to highs of $9. So about 170, 180% gain, close to 200% gain in a matter of a few days. As we can see that, news that came out, it ran up all the way to $9. It wasn't even considered a penny stock anymore. And then obviously that was way overbought, so the stock fell back down. It was, now it's oversold area once again. So pulled back down all the way back down to about $4.50, which was the previous resistance area, which is now future support levels. And that's where we were bouncing off. Now volume very low, only about 2 to 3 million shares traded. So we're hoping for some more volume to spike up. But if it does, we have this gap to fill up all the way to about $9 before we hit the next resistance. So I think that, if we have some success with this one in 2021, we could definitely see this one reach the $9, $10 level. So that's going to be the price target I'm giving this one. Zynerbot Pharmaceuticals, $10 price target. This is going to be our winner for 2021, hopefully. And as always, guys, none of this is going to be financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is just for educational purposes. We are just looking at 4 penny stocks for March in the biotech field that have potential with news and different drugs that they're, looking to approve in the near future. So these are just penny stocks to do some research on. If you guys have never traded penny stocks, speak to your financial advisor. Do some paper trading on Webull. You guys can get, you can sign up for Webull. Links in the description. Get your 2 free stocks valued at up to $1,800. And you can do some paper trading with some fake money and get into the rhythm of it on how to trade penny stocks with fake money. And of course, if you guys enjoyed this content, go ahead and smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment below. What penny stocks are you buying right now? And as always, if you enjoyed, I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.